What's going on, guys? Teen Mechanic here. Today I figured I'd just bring you this video since I haven't uploaded in a while. I'm working on getting a couple videos down, although in this video I'm just going to kind of go over what I have planned here just a little bit, not anything crazy. But this thing here is my 1982 Ford LTD. If you haven't caught any of the last videos that I've made, I kind of introduced this thing, went over what was wrong with it, and installed a new fuel pump in it. This thing still needs that carburetor done. It's still leaking. But yeah, no, I mean, it runs and drives well. But that isn't what this video is about. What this video is about is I am planning on painting this car. Yes, you heard it right. I'm not actually sure if I'm going to do it. But I would like to. If any of you know me, you know that I am not a bodywork guy. After all, I'm Teen Mechanic. I'm not really in that kind of bodywork expertise area. I've tried bodywork before. I actually painted two fiberglass bumpers that I had from a Honda Accord, and they turned out very, very poorly. I got them from the junkyard. They were so bad. Although, I painted from crappy Duplicolor blotchy spray paint cans. I don't think that I've actually ever had a fair shot at painting a car. I just think that I've always used crappy materials. I haven't been in the right environment, so I think that I'm actually gonna go ahead and try painting this car. Now, before I actually get into plans here, I want to clear a couple things. I've heard a lot, oh no, but don't do that. That takes a long time to get down, you know. It's like, it's a big job. And I'm telling you, I understand exactly what it entails. I understand how big of a job it is. I understand exactly what I'm, like, I don't know what I'm doing. I gotta stress that. But I do know what it entails. I understand how big of a job it would be. And of course, I would be painting the jambs too, which means doors might have to come off. So what I'm actually thinking is I would pretty much entirely disassemble this. I mean, well, like, not strip it, but hood would come off, fascia would come off, fenders would stay on, and doors would come off, trunk would come off, all the trim that you see would come off, all that stuff. I'd have to mask the vinyl off properly. And also, I know I'm good at masking. I know I'm good at masking because I've done it before, and I was told that I'm actually very good at masking. And what I was told by my uncle, actually, is that it shows that I care, which is actually very nice. But I know that I can get really clean, good tape lines, and I know I'm good at it, so I'm not afraid of that. Now, the next thing that I want to bring up is, I mean, you guys should tell me what color you want to see this thing. I'm just going to get cut right to the chase in that department. So you guys would have to pick something that goes well with this white, creamish, beigeish vinyl top, something that just fits the car well, and doesn't look ridiculous, and then something that's not super hard to work with. Although I actually think that the color that I'm gonna choose for this car is gonna be, wait for it, metallic brown. Wow. Yeah, so I'm thinking about doing that, actually. I'm just thinking about painting it something very close to this color. Let's see if I can get you a good angle here. So this is kind of what it looks like now. You can't really see it very well, but it's a flake. Although I'd probably do full flake copper, actually copper full flake brown. It would look like copper colored flakes. It would look so good, I think. And the fenders, I mean, you can just see how bad the body is. It's got quite a few scuffs, and like on either side it has these gouges. I have a stud gun that I could use to maybe even pull it out a little. But even just going down it, there's lots of little cracks and dents and scrapes and bruises, and like, just, there's paint damage. The one thing is these pinstripes, I wouldn't be able to salvage those. But I mean, this quarter actually here isn't all that bad. There's a pretty big gash there. You can't even see it. The light is just too bad. Moving to this side, though, yes, I did just walk through there. Yeah, these taillights, too, are actually body colored. If you pop the trunk, which I can't do right now, but there's actually, I mean, they're body colored. Anyway, you get the picture. Down here, which you can't really see either, but let's see if you can see how wavy it is. Can't see it super well. I'm going to get some light going. Alright, hopefully this helps a little. Hopefully you can kind of see here. So, see if you can see how wavy this is. Like, you can see how wavy it is, all the body work there. Looks like someone took a screwdriver and tapped it out from the inside. It's pretty bad. There's also some terrible filler down here. It actually feels like silicone, so that's pretty bad. On Crown Vics and LTDs, the bottom of the doors here, it's textured. They lay the paint on real thick there, so it's kind of like an undercoating. So I'd have to replicate that probably. I mean, I don't have to, but I would like to. There's my reflection, but all these things in here would have to be done. The bumper infills. Actually, before I forget, I'm going to show you these wheels. Let me know what you think of these things in the comment section below. They're off of that 1993 green LX that I pulled the engine out of and cut the roof off of and all that stuff. That's what these rims are from. So let me know if you like those. But another thing that I want to clear up here is the environment. What I'm thinking about doing is, I don't know if you caught this, but right here, this is a piece of plastic with a zipper on it. That would be the door for my paint booth. What I'm thinking about doing, I actually have some news here on the Cadillac. Now, it is being sold. No, I'm just kidding. I'm never going to sell this thing. But it's going to have to spend some time in the driveway. And then I'm going to have, or maybe not even the driveway. I don't want to keep it outside. But we'll figure it out. And I want to have this entire environment here in the garage open so that I can kind of create a paint booth with 4 walls of poly, maybe poly, I can't think of it, but, and then I'm going to create negative pressure on it and have a vacuum on it so that it's kind of dust controlled. I'm going to have lots of lights. I have a sun, those aren't UV lights, but I have some that I can use. So that would show any defects that the sunlight would show. And I mean, I've got an environment kind of planned out, so we would see how that goes. If you're wondering what that blanket is, I just had that when I parked it out in the sun. I just didn't want the dash to crack. But yeah, so that's pretty much the gist of it. I think I'm gonna leave it off there, but if you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you didn't, give it a dislike. Let me know in the comment section below how I can improve. Share this video with someone who you think might also enjoy it or find it useful, blah blah blah, and all that stuff. But also, I actually am genuinely curious. Let me know what you think about painting this car, and also kind of how, I don't know, I mean, maybe I'm out of my mind. I'm expecting to pay quite a bit. There's not a lot of rust on the thing. I know I'm going to find some, but there's not much. I mean, if it was like this thing where there's rust hiding underneath the rocker panels and stuff like that, then that would be pretty bad. But actually, this thing doesn't have a lot of rust. I'm lying there. But this thing doesn't have much at all, and I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking that painting it is actually a pretty good idea. I'm also going to look at another 1996 or 7 Ford Crown Vic. Soon, maybe we'll see what the guy's asking. He's asking $1,700, but I think he'll go under $1,000 because he needs it gone. So I'm actually going to look at that too. We'll see how much room we have, but yeah. Let me know, again, in the comments, and definitely stay tuned if you want to see this. What I don't want to hear is, because I am perfectly capable, and don't take this the wrong way, but I'm perfectly capable of deciding on my own time. Like, I have no money put into this yet. I'm not going to spend any money on the top-notch $700 Eastwood guns until I have a plan. I'm not going to go start throwing money at it. I am very capable of deciding if it's going to be fiscally irresponsible and downright stupid to go pour a paint job all over this thing and then call it done, or if actually it would be a good idea. So I don't want to hear, oh, buddy, don't do that. That's not, I mean, that takes so much time and so much effort, and I know what it entails. I really do. I've seen cars painted before. I've helped paint cars. I haven't actually sprayed the gun, but I've done masking, like I said. I've done body work, mind you, only on fiberglass, which is frustrating. And I'm also gonna use fiberglass filler. So there's just lots to go through. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here now. If you enjoyed the video, all that stuff, thanks again for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know again. Definitely stay tuned because I'm excited to see where this goes. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.